All right, today is episode 2 of the Summer Track Tour series. I'm going to go to as many tracks as I can, public tracks, public practices, get as good as I can over the course of this summer, and see how that goes. Basically, just check out the tracks, see what they're like, meet people. That's actually the real goal of all this, is just to get better, but also meet as many people that have similar interests and are good, hopefully better than me, so I can learn from them, but make friends, get better at riding over the course of this summer. And today we are going to Black Ankle Raceway. I don't even know what town it's in. It's like an hour from me and my house, so that one of the 5 local tracks that I'm going to go to over the course of this summer and fall, whatever. But this is one of the closer tracks I've been to, and every other track I've been to, everybody's always like, go check out Black Ankle. The name suggests it's a pretty rough track. I'm hoping my ankles survive Black Ankle. But yeah, we're just driving, got the bike loaded up there in the back. Didn't bring the pit bike this time, so if they have a pit bike track, I'm probably gonna miss out on that. But yeah, we're gonna go check it out. It's like 25 bucks to get in. I've been to a couple tracks where it's like 40 bucks. But this time I have cash, because some of them don't take card, and that's something I've learned. Got to bring cash. This one has concessions, not sure what that's like. No idea if they break it up into separate motos like A, B, C, and D. Hopefully they give us D riders a good opportunity to ride without being pressured by the A riders, so I can kind of work on things. Got my GoPros. It's gonna be a lot of GoPro footage since it's just me today. But yeah, let's check it out, see what it's like, and hopefully all the YouTube videos I've been watching on how to be better make sense, and I can kind of like apply all of that stuff. So let's go, see what it's like.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory. Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts, just came natural. I've been testing so much, all these restless nights, all these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a Benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup to see through the hate. Sometimes on the road to glory, you gotta press the brakes. I got a lesson plan for all my past mistakes. I swear I'm proud of all my best and my worst days. Proud of all my feet when I touch the ground. Front of 8 in Beijing, man, ain't know the sound. I know I made mistakes, but my mama proud. Fans scream my lyrics out in the background. They ain't know me then, but I'm hot now. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. It's life down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these days. Do I rock a Rolex or count a blue face? The whole world know my name off a mixtape. I still got the same brother since 6th grade. G-Wagon red seats, we on this game. Trips to the Florida Keys, we imported these. Thanking God for the life he afforded me. All this jewelry on my body, I can light the hood. I need a brown skinned chick just like Megan Good. Holding up every promise that I ever made. Music in the background, it's a serenade. Been rapping 10 years, boy, this ain't a phase. I paid dues, paid rent, and I stayed the same. I had teardrops running down my face. I've been through a lot, I had real pain. But thank God, cause we really on the better days. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. It's life down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. What's a life without sacrifice? Sometimes you gotta thank God and just roll the dice. Chino.
This is a relatively fast track. It's been a lot of fun so far. Been out twice. They got a whole bunch of tracks. There's like 2 extra little, one they call a supercross track, so it's pretty tight and you can kind of get in the turns and then get right to a jump. Not prepped very well, but the big track is a lot of fun. I'm getting better. First ride out, didn't have any idea what I was doing. This is a brand new track. Didn't make sense at all. And then the second ride out, figured out need to grip a lot better with my thighs so my arms aren't dying, which helped a lot. Turns are going well. That's the one thing I really needed to work on, was turns. But got a couple more rides. Hopefully gonna get a lot faster, meet some more people. It's been fun. Everybody's been super nice out here. They got a huge starting line over there. This whole thing over here is the start to go into that first turn over there. So that's huge. It's been a lot of fun so far. Very, very much like this track. Let's see how this goes. Sorry, not one more. We got another one, because you don't say one more. You always say another one. think that was one of the better tracks I've been to. Granted, I've only been to a couple so far, but that was good. Towards the end, there wasn't even that many people on the track. I mean, you could see from the GoPro footage that it wasn't even that bad, but I guess excuse my dirt mustache I got going on right now. I need to probably use the wet wipes my wife got me to clean up after this stuff. But yeah, that was a great track. There wasn't even too many people there from the beginning. I mean, there was a good amount, but C&D riders, there wasn't too many, and a lot of them were like super nice. Made some friends, which was the goal. Super good. Met some cool guys. I'll meet up with them hopefully in a couple weeks to try out another track. Everything in, I give that track like a 8.5. Super good, super nice. There were deep ruts, which is good practice. Definitely need all the practice on all the kind of aspects of everything, but I don't think it was, super out of my, wheelhouse to be able to do the whole track. And by the end, I did like 4 or 5 laps really well without getting arm pump, which is something I've been really working on, is not getting arm pump so I can actually ride without being in pain. And that was just, remembering to squeeze with my legs and not grip the handlebars so tight. But honestly, there's 15 different things I need to remember all at once, but starting to click, make good habits. I definitely want to go back to that track and bring the pit bike, because there was like 3 other tracks. One of them you saw I went on, and there was 2 other tracks I didn't even go check out, and I think they'd be great for the pit bike. Be able to rip that, actually get my wife out there. She would have a lot of fun too. But yeah, good second episode of the series. Definitely want to go back there, but really starting to get the hang of everything. The first few laps are always the hardest on a brand new track, but starting to be a decent D rider instead of like if they had an E class. I was definitely an E class maybe 2 weeks ago, or actually the last episode at I think it was 421, I was definitely like an E or F rider. Now things are clicking. It's a lot more fun, making some friends. Definitely going to continue this track tour, go see some cool tracks, travel, meet more people, and I'm actually going to plan on probably going into a race too, which would be a lot of fun. Obviously going to D class, but see if I can even maintain riding for a whole, 4 laps or something. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will see the video on that soon, but I don't know. Don't roast me in the comments too hard. I know I'm terrible, even though this is progress. I know it's still really bad in comparison to everybody else making videos, but whatever you guys think I need to be doing differently, let me know. Happy to make changes. Need help on everything always. So, yep, appreciate it. See ya.